All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and mute people. Hold on just a minute. Okay. My name is Stephen Cuffey. I'm here for representing the Bean Corn for doing my 539th live broadcast. It's a pleasure to be with you all today. And I got a subject matter I want to talk to you about in just a minute. But before I do that, I'm going to go over the blog and also go and look at our Bitcoin contest because this is the last day of it for this week and see how things are going with that, as I normally do on Sunday. Again, it's always great to be here, wherever you are here in the morning, afternoon, and night. Thank you for actually supporting me. I thank you. And we should have more people coming in shortly. Okay? Let me share my screen. And first, we got on the blog, it says, the Bangladesh community is excited about the plan to end global poverty. And this was a video that several people, Mr. Sharif Khan did, along with Mr. Simone and a few other people. Okay, it's so great to see that people are always.
You can make those kind of goals, and China always pays. But usually, when China gets to a position, you worry about.
It's always great that people are always doing these broadcasts because it gets the word out. See, you have many, many voices of the Billion Corn folks that get the word out about our opportunities called the Billion Corn, referred to as TBC. Okay, so the Bangladesh people, they'll be coming up with their own Bitcoin contest for the Bangladesh community as well as the people from India. Okay, admin is getting that all straight for them, and they should be coming online very soon. Okay. And this is Paul Fisher. I actually was there for this broadcast. He did a wonderful broadcast yesterday. He says Paul Fisher, he lives on the west coast of the United States. He says Paul Fisher reads the pathway out of poverty so well, must see. Okay. I also read that myself yesterday. Now I may not do it as well as everyone else, but I went through it yesterday myself because it was a long blog post, but it was a great one. Okay. And it says this title is, "This plan works fast. It won't take years to lift one out of poverty." And this was also happens to be Mr. Mizanor, Simbun host for the Bangladesh community, along with Mr. Dada and another one, Mr. Razet. They did Bangladesh people do a wonderful job, folks, and what we call getting together, talking about lifting people out of poverty. Okay. And Shohad did a wonderful broadcast, supports TBC plan to end poverty globally. It's another one that he talks about. He did a wonderful broadcast. These are all voices of TBC. Okay. I hope to have more people coming here because I want to talk about something with them. Okay. This says pre-TBC merchant orientation. And I actually listened to this. This was a great orientation by the MBA did for some merchants, a pre-TBC merchant. Okay, a pre-TBC merchant orientation, Pambo owner that's in a certain area of the Philippines. This was a great special, showing them how the merchants will be a great addition to our platform here in the TBC community and growing our community. This says humanity must be willing to truly follow the pathway out of poverty. This is Mr. KK that's here today. He always do wonderful broadcasts, and he was actually doing this one. He did a wonderful job, of course. D Bronx Eatery, new TBC merchant and in a place in Philippines, in the capital, Cigar surfing capital in Philippines. Okay, this is TBC merchant. Okay, they're really building up those merchants in the Philippines. Noli and Nonito Rebel and his staff are really doing a wonderful job. And this is my broadcast I did yesterday, folks. And this is my 538th live broadcast. This is me supporting the TBC Plan in Poverty. And as I went over that broadcast, I went over that blog post as well. Several of us TBCians went over that blog post. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to go and log into my Cream Cash back office now, folks. Okay, let me see. It looks like it's not recognizing my password. Let me make sure if I got my right password in, folks. All right, let's go over here to contest, English contest currently. Wow, this person in India is a close race among several people. My goodness, wow. Wow, this person from India is ahead at 115 signups. This person second place out of camera is 104. Third place is 101. Then you got somebody from Canberra, India, Ghana, and Nigeria, all with 100 signups each. Wow. So I won't be surprised if third place is shared among a lot of people. Even maybe second place, because we only got about 4 hours or so left. Okay. Wow, this is great. Okay, let's keep going to contest. Let's go to the French contest. Brother Mbe Dare with 235 signups. Wow. Brother Samuel, the Sinbun host for the French community out of Cameroon, he got 108. And I Protect Services out of Cameroon is brand name, which is 105. The fourth place is 103. So they're not too far off from third place or even second place. Excellent, excellent. Paid signups in 1 week. Let's go into Takala out of the Philippines. Ace Fletcher, 159. Our heavy hitter. Wow, Mary Lubrano is rolling, 104 again. And someone out of Cameroon is third place. We then got fourth place for Nigeria and Philippines, and another in Nigeria over paid signups. That's incredible. Incredible job. Incredible. Incredible. You see Paul Nero, he got 22. I see Amanda, she got 10. Wonderful job they're doing over in the Philippines. Okay. All right, well, I'm gonna get right back. I'm gonna come out of this now, folks. The screen share, because I want to talk about something, folks. I sent a video by Joe Osteen around to several people this morning that really touched me. I thought it was very powerful. And I imagine some of y'all have seen it by now. And it's called Look Ahead. Look Ahead. And he talked about how we tend to give up on ourselves, give up on things that don't go well for us, when God has a plan for us. We tend to look for man to judge us, to do the things we need to do to progress in our world, instead of looking for our higher power, our awesome God to his plan. But I thought that I would tie that in to the billion coin, folks. How many times in your journey in the billion coin you felt that something just wasn't right, or you disagreed like they did recently? Some leaders disagreed of what admin's plan was. See, I believe it was God who put admin right in our path for this opportunity. There's no doubt in my mind. Because admin made a platform that was all about love and respect and prosperity and abundance for all. Because those are qualities that a person needs to have to reach its ultimate level here on earth. But we can't always, we have to look ahead for brighter days for all of us. We want to look back and keep going backwards. You can't progress to go forward. We have to look ahead to what's our birthright. It's our birthright to have abundance. It's our birthright to live in prosperity. It's our birthright to love and respect. And if we don't do those things, we are going backwards. But our admin wants us to go forward. So we got to look ahead for better things to come. Look ahead for better things to come. Don't always look and see what that person's not doing in TBC, or what that person's not doing in TBC, or what that person's not doing. Let us not focus on what other people are not doing, because they're not looking ahead. So let's look ahead of what we're going to achieve, and let's look ahead for what our birthright is. See, it's our birthright to live among humanity in a rightful way. It is our birthright to look to reap all the goodness of this earth. It's our birthright, and it's also, we need to look ahead for what's ours anyway. Not what is not ours. See, our quote elite or government have taken away some of our birthright to look ahead for the things that belongs to us anyway. So I'm going to open the floor on to talk about this subject right now. And I'm gonna open up right now. I'm gonna start with Mr. OKK. OKK, are you there, sir?
Yeah, my brother, Stephen. Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about we have to look ahead for brighter things in our life instead of looking down what we are not achieving. It is our birthright to look ahead. It's our birthright to reap the things that we belong to us anyway in life. And that's what we need to do here in the Billion Coin.
Yeah, me personally, I believe from my experience and from my spiritual perspective, because I tell you, I'm a man of faith, and I believe that nothing is impossible.
That's right.
For God to do.
That's right.
Nothing is too hard for God to do. Because in the first place, He is the creator of heaven and earth. Whatever is happening today, our Heavenly Father knows about it. He knows dynamic self is dynamic. It is not static. And so we must continually look forward to better days ahead. Even with, the new innovations to better, because they are coming. No one can stop them. No one can stop better days. No one can stop it, because God has already, created these things. Yeah, He made us in His own image and likeness. And we are, it's not animals that will come and create this technology for us. We are the ones that will sit down and make this happen. We're not waiting for anyone to make it happen for us. We, as human beings, the entire humanity, we are to sit down and make things happen for us.
That's right.
Because God has already given us all the tools that we need to make life better.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, we are given us all the tools to make life better for us. And then God gave us admin, you know, in TBC community to be the one that will champion all of this dynamism, all of these changes, all of these creations. Okay? You say a creative mind is that full of novelty. A creative mind is that full of novelty. God gave us admin to be the point man to direct the affairs within TBC community, to change the world in the area of abundance, to make us see that, look, God has given us abundance, but we now have to sit back and fashion out a way whereby we can access this abundance to our own benefit. That's what admin is doing. And therefore, we need to give him all the support. Within TBC community, no one can reinvent the wheel. The wheel invented. So all we need is the invented wheel and make it better and better and better with our support.
Right.
With our unflinching support. You know, I believe, you know, that change is the only thing that is permanent in life.
Right. The change has to come within us. The change has to come within us because it's our birthright to make that change. That's why,
right.
That's why we have to take action for the tools you're now talking about that we have right in our hands. We can look towards better things in our life when we actually interact with those tools to use.
That's right. That's where I'm actually heading. That, you know, that's the point. I'm just trying to build a background and then, you know, end up there. You know, we since we know that God has created all things, He has put admin there to direct this place. And He has told us, He has given us all the tools that will make us see reason whereby we have to get back our birthright. It's God given. God
gave us birth. God gave us birth. We have to give our birthright. Right. We can't let elite take that away. We can't let elite take that from us.
That's right. So we're going to go back and take it back.
Right. Right.
We're going to go right there and take it back because it belongs to us.
Take it back.
It belongs to the entire humanity. It belongs to the entire humanity. And so it is our responsibility. It is our total responsibility to go wrestle it back.
Yep.
Peacefully, though. Peacefully.
I'm
not going to about it, yes, but I mean, we are going to go about it. After all, everything we are doing within TBC community is with love and respect.
Correct.
All we are doing is love and respect, built on the background of peace for the entire humanity. So let me stop there for now.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Wonderful. Wonderfully said. Wonderfully said. Wonderfully said. Okay. Let me go to Mr. Tindy. You there, Mr. Tindy? Mr. Tindy?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes. Did you understand what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, absolutely, sir. Absolutely. And well, it is something of joy, you know, and it just have to be felt before one can actually know that he or she is tapped by one good thing or the other. You know, one thing is for sure in which we are forgetting, we as human beings in existence are actually forgetting. But the TBC admin is teaching us on how to come out of our negative views on how we sometimes, you know, think about life itself. So we most times have lost track. So he's trying to also work so hard to bring us back on track. And this is why I'm saying this. We all are precious gifts to the world, you know, and we have to be treated as such. Now, if you take a look at the allied system of operation, there is no signs that gives maybe a 60% that we all as humans are precious gifts from God. You know, so this platform actually is encouraging and trying to tap us back to get all the facts in which we were created on. You know, I also view, in line with your topic, I view the help in which the TBC admin posted as this. I see that the help note seeks to, you know, seeks and wants us to be good products of ourselves, as planned by God from the initial. You know, to love and respect each other. That is to help, which is to, you know, invite others to join our cause. The TBC mission is our cause, and it is a cause for the just. So the TBC admin, I see it as is trying his possible best to make or bring it to clarity to all humanity, to see that we all are precious. You know, to be our brothers' keepers, which is to rekindle the sleeping TBCians to wake up and join us in our good mission for the betterment of all humanity, suffering out there in abject poverty, in which I am not excluded in that. So we all as TBCians, we need to understand that we need to make use of the help note this time, which is not only talking about or tapping our mindsets on us to see not only the financial aspect of it, but also the potentials in it to tap us back on our right vision on how we see ourselves. You know, I say the help note also teaching us on how we should be our brothers' keepers. You know, by going out there to share from these wonderful gifts in which we have gotten for free. And we, in turn, going out to invite people to share from this grace, this abundance nature, is not only as a result of we doing it for free like we should, but this time the admin has created the avenue to pay each and every one of us willing to go out there and to spread the good news for eradicating poverty globally.
Exactly.
So it is a call for uprightness. It is a call that the note, I'm seeing it as the note is also tapping our own insights on how we really reason ourselves to be. So we need to see the light in whatsoever is posted from the blog, especially these help notes. Let's go out there, because if you should bring people in, not only on the side of finance, but you are helping the soul to concentrate towards viewing that good part of life. So it is more or less like a moral call for uprightness. So, and we should see it as such too, not just only as a result of getting us out of poverty. Thank you very much, Mr. Stephen Coffey.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let me go to Adele. Are you there?
Yes.
Yes. You know, we're talking about, you know, we're looking ahead for things that by using the tools that we already have so we can go forward. Looking ahead for our birthright, things that belong to us anyway, by using what the platform that we have here in TBC. Okay?
Yes. I have been listening to other speakers, and my contribution with in regards to this is that they have spoken rightly and well. And my addition is that this issue about the tools and even the whole project of TBC, like Mr. Okeke rightly said, I'm talking about my own personal recognition. Personal recognition is that this is a divine, TBC is actually a divine intervention to humanity. A huge divine intervention that is supposed to actually rescue humanity from the clutches of the darkness and its henchmen. When I talk of the darkness, I'm talking about the prince of the darkness, Lucifer, and his henchmen. And his henchmen manifest in the elites and all those who are holding humanity to in hostage. We cannot but grab this opportunity because it's actually a lifeline. A lifeline which gives us the opportunity to be saved from extermination. Because what the elites want, what their focus is, has to do with control and determination by them who deserves to live or who does not deserve to live. And that is absolutely against the natural laws of life. We, on our own part, must do everything that it takes, everything that it takes. Because this matter, I have said it on a number of occasions like this, that for me, I see it as a matter of life and death. Imagine what is likely going to unfold if the elites succeed, if we allow them to succeed in crashing, the global financial systems all over the world. There's going to be massive anarchy, massive suffering, massive deaths. I mean, uncountable. It is better imagined than actually, playing out. So whatever we must do, we need to use all these tools. We need to use all these tools. Only then will we truly express our gratitude to the Almighty Creator who has given this dispensation, who has given this lifeline. Only then, it is as serious as that. It is spiritual. What is happening is spiritual, and we must see it as that. And take it by the, take the bull by the horn and wrestle our birthright, wrestle ourselves, wrestle humanity out of suffering, misery, death, and launch humanity into abundance, the God-given abundance that is our birthright.
Exactly. Exactly.
Thank you.
Exactly. You just nailed it right there. God gave us our birthright. We're on this earth because God put us here. So how can a government or someone that's elite of that nature have even the right to take our birthright away? Think about that now. So we're going to look ahead to get what belongs to us anyway. And we're going to use this platform of TBC to do just that. That's what admin wants us to do, folks. Admin put all these tools in place for us to use to grab that birthright right back that belongs to us, that God gave it to us anyway. It is no entity on earth that's supposed to take our birthright away. Okay? Thank you so much, Adela. Mr. I'm gonna save my Mr. Haroon in a few minutes. I'm gonna get to you, Haroon. I want to get Mr. Dada from the Bangladesh community. How you doing, Mr. Dada?
Yes, sir. How are you all?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We are trying ourselves. We are trying to do best. Actually, at present, the main thinking is where the globe is going, where the world is going now. Because the world is going towards crypto. And in banking system, world is ultimately growing to digitalization. Nowadays, everyone should think about crypto and about a stable coin. We should balance, we should thinking forward with technological development.
Yeah, we gotta look ahead for better technology.
Right, sir. And here I think really TBC will be the best decision for all, because it has every development, every well-beings in TBC. TBC is maintaining the blockchain technology. TBC in nature 100% stable coin, and TBC is surprisingly TBC in its before the economical phase, TBC by TBC we are working and also earning. Whereas we see where technology development there make some unemployment problem. But here is different something. Here through a technological development, unemployment problem is reducing. Many unemployed peoples are working here and earning regularly and developing the system. It's so interesting to me. Through TBC working, many people around us are now earning a standard income, and they are too much happy in this moment. And after after the establishment of TBC, all of them will be the happiest person in the world. It's really amazing. The creation of TBC, the development stage of TBC, and ultimately the goal. Everything is really amazing. So really, I hope and pray to God so that He help us to establish the TBC in the universe for the betterment, for making a happiest world. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. So well said. That's right. Let's go now to just want to say hello to Merlene. Hello, dear. Merlene?
Yeah, I'm here, babe.
Okay. I guess you've been
sorry,
real. No, that's okay. That's okay. You're probably real busy, I'm sure.
I am.
Okay, we're gonna talk in a few minutes, okay?
Well, go ahead, honey, and take care of your business.
Okay, are you in the car? Or?
Yes, I'm driving right now.
Okay, all righty. Okay. All right. Let's go to Mr. Haroon. How you doing, Mr. Haroon?
I'm okay. I'm doing well. I'm doing fine.
Yes.
So,
I when I sent that video to a few people, I know some people here that's here didn't see it, but I'm gonna tell you something. It's a great one because it addresses the fact that we often look for man to determine our place in this world or what happens in our life, and we often fall or fail because of that. When we turn to God, we seem to always make things happen. Well, when I think about the Billion Coin, we tend to do that same thing in this platform. I'm gonna give you an example of what I mean. When admin came out with that policy, and it startled some leaders, and they came out with all this whatever they said, and was not necessarily nice, was negative. Everybody took offense. A lot of people took offense of it. Well, guess what, folks? Any platform that you're involved in, there are going to be some changes that not everybody's going to agree. But does that mean that you stop? No, it means that you should be looking ahead for something better to come. Because think about what admin has taken us from when we first got started in this platform. From a platform that was about to crash for people doing what? They were doing what to our coin? They were discounting. So now we got a new platform that's still not totally our blockchain. So admin asked us to cement our payment every month, beginning every month. So what this is all about, what I'm talking about here is that we have to look ahead for better things to come. Because we're within our own private community making this happen. And admin gives us the tools, keeps giving us tools to make it happen. See, admin is looking ahead. Admin is not looking backwards. Admin we all know where we came from, but we're looking ahead for something better in this platform. That's what admin told us made it known to us in our platform of our broadcast meeting that we're going through a new era, a whole new era, whole new level in our platform. We're going through a whole new era. We can't let Bitcoin and Ethereum and Litecoin of the market-based side, and when it's all mass adopted in all over the world, and we hear little TBC, and we don't have nothing, no substance, nothing is happening that much. We can't live like that in our platform. If you want, I don't mean look ahead so far that you can't get things done here. I mean, look ahead for something, for a new horizon, something new that's coming in our platform. Because admin is not through with us. Admin is not through. We haven't even got out of the distribution phase yet. Admin wants to get out of this distribution phase. But it's up to us to make it happen, the people, the members in TBC. So I'll let you speak now, Mr. Haroon.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Spinkovi. An orator and a good mentor of ours. I thank everybody here on the platform, everyone that has said one thing or the other. Mr. Spinkovi, when you sent that video link to me and I watched it, I relate it with the pathway to end poverty that admin has just posted on the blog. And I said, wow, but truly, when you think or you believe or you depend on people to help you financially, then the people will fail you and you will fail yourself because you do not recognize God, who is the giver of everything.
Everything.
Everything. God owns everything. God owns what it is on the earth.
That's right.
What it is in the sky.
Yes.
What is beneath the ground.
Yes.
Everything.
Everything.
And everything. And if you see this, the beneath the soil, the earth, the sky, that is where we live, and that is where we tap our resources from, our means of sustenance. It does not go beyond this, but God is beyond that.
Beyond it.
Beyond that, God is beyond that, and God has given us everything. Even God gave us more than what we can use.
Yeah.
God gave us more than our needs.
Yes.
Not God gave us even more than our months, our wants, not even our needs. Because there are some things that
we can breathe, we can see, we can hear, we can taste.
Everything. God is so graceful. Then God has sent admin. Like Mr. Okeke used to say in his broadcast, that admin is a Messiah that God has sent to the world.
To us. Yes.
To liberate us from financial burdens, from financial this financial state we are, that does not help us. Now, admin had been sent by God to lead us to the way. You know, can you imagine? See the financial system, the economic system we are running now. For a person from the age of maybe 6 or 7 years going to school to study up till around 18 years when it will be admitted into university, then around 20 years or around 22 years when he will graduate, he will now start looking for job. Then you will now see that it will work for another 35 years.
Yes.
At the end of that 35 years, you will be paying gratuity, which is very little. You cannot, it cannot survive you. It cannot. Now, it's as if, so by the time you reach the age of 60, 65, you have no power anymore.
That's right.
You can't do anything unless you depend on the pension and the gratuity you are being given, and which is not enough because you have a lot of things to cater for. You will be looked upon by your family and everybody in the household. So we are living under these shackles of cabals. We are living under this elite, and the elite are using a formula of divine rule to rule us, to control us. Now, you see, see the hard way we are trekking. And God has sent admin to us to give us a soft way, a way which you are going to trek, that you will easily get to see this financial freedom. Now, when you read the pathway to the end poverty, you just need to look for 10 people in a month, 10 serious people. You know, I used to say that we need quality people, not quantity. The quality people in TBC for now are those that are ready to align themselves with the guidelines of admin, with the purpose of this community. You have to align yourself. How are you going to align yourself? First of all, you let people know the benefit of joining TBC, and you don't ask them to pay any dime at the first instance. Ask them to come and have this free gift that is more than $2,500.
Yeah,
just
you're giving a free gift. You're getting a gift. You're not paying nothing for your first month. You coming in?
Of course. Then make people to commit themselves that they will pay $25 at the end of a month. For the following month, they will pay $25. If you should get 10 people to do that, then that is $250. Then admin is going to give you half of it back. The half you are paying that admin will hold on with is,
and you done made some income.
Yes, you make some income. Then admin will continue to make sure that the community is progressing. The technology we are using, the wallet, the new blockchain, so that it will be secured. We will not use third-party wallet again, blockchain again.
Key word he just used, secured. Y'all hear that key word? Secured.
To secure it.
Yes,
then,
key word.
Before we get to economy stage, you start earning money. Before we get to that stage, you start earning money, which of course you may not get it when you devote yourself to the government work or any other work, or you work under anybody. Gradually, the money starts increasing, and you will ease yourself of all this financial burden until we reach the second phase. We should know that the first phase of TBC economy, the first phase of TBC is that you will distribute. It is like we are planting perennial crops, cash crop, like coconut in our area, like oil palm in our area, like orange in our area, like those cash crop in our area. And when you plant cash crop, before you start getting something as that, before you get the fruit start yielding, it will take some years, like 3-4 years. It will take it. You know what admin posted on the blog then? I think about apple tree. You remember? So apple tree will take about 3-4 years before you can start eating apple.
That's right.
As apple grows, that is the distribution phase. Like distribution phase, it will grow, and you'll be nurturing it till it gets to a place that will start yielding fruits. But when apple starts yielding fruits, you are going to enjoy it till you die, and your generation to come will also enjoy it because you have planted it for them.
Exactly.
Now, TBC, what we are doing, we are not doing it for our own self alone. It is for our own generation, because a time will come that this economic phase will come. What we are enjoying now, our children will not enjoy it unless we do it for them in advance.
Exactly.
Now, our people, they are after what brings money immediately. But what brings money immediately will not survive for long. It will not survive for long. But but the cash crop will bring in money every season. cash crop, when it starts yielding fruit, it will be bringing money, everything. So when we cement ourselves now with TBC, with admin credit, when we cement ourselves now it is now that we are having that solid foundation, that anything we erect on it will be here for life for a longer period of time. So people should understand this. They should understand this for God's sake. Admin plan is God's plan. God sent admin to this life to come and liberate us from this financial mess. We ought to follow him. See, in fact, as we are going, you see, like the people of Moses, you know, as Moses was trying to help them from the from Pharaoh.
That's right.
They were also blaming Moses. They were blaming Moses.
Look what Moses went through. Look what Moses went through.
Look at what he went through. But I'm telling you, admin is going to take us to the promised land.
Oh, no question. I love it. I love that ending. Taking us to the promised land.
Promised land. We are going there. We will be there. Despite the fact that some people who have aligned, who thought that have aligned themselves with the admin, they are now doing otherwise. No problem. That is life. That is life. No problem about that. In fact, everybody, whether you support admin or you don't support admin, everybody will just want to make sure that the plan of God is fulfilled.
Right. You see, we have to have the plan of God to make this go through.
Let me tell us something. If you are going somewhere, if you don't see people chasing you, you will not get to that destination in time. If you don't get people chasing you, no, let them be chasing. Let them be chasing. We enjoy it, and we are also running. Because when they don't chase you, you may be walking at a slow pace to your target. But when they chase you,
you're running. You're running.
You run, and you are running towards that target.
That's right.
Toward that success.
That's right.
So thank you, everybody.
Right.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. Wow. That's why I love to hear him talk. I love to hear you guys talk. I mean, and ladies talk. Y'all are so on point today. Wow. Y'all just make a person's broadcast like the best. Like, how can you get broadcast? Everybody's broadcast is so good these days. And every time we come together, it just makes the broadcast even better. Now, this is something that admin really would love to hear. And guess what? Admin's going to hear it. Okay? So I'm going to send this to one. I'm going to put it up there on the testimonial when I make it in a YouTube, but I'm going to send it to admin directly, this one. Okay? So don't be surprised if y'all all wind up on the blog. This going to be on the blog. I can tell you that already. I already know, because this is exactly what admin needs to hear from us. This kind of energy is what we need in our platform, in this private society. We recognize us and our birthright today. We recognize the technology. We recognize our awesome God is above us all. We recognize looking ahead. We recognize so many factors for us in this platform. So I want to thank everyone here today. Everyone here today that spoke here today. Everything y'all said was on point as usual. It just gets better when y'all come around. That's why I love having this group here with a few people missing. Mr. Yusuf from Nigeria, he was starting to come, then I don't know what happened, but I want him back, because there's so many people out here that's got so many great, powerful things to say to all of us. And every one of you said some great things today. Right on point. I want to just also remind you all, tomorrow, y'all know that I have a broadcast meeting 30 minutes before all the send button meetings. A lot of y'all are part of the broadcaster chat area. I put it there. If you're broadcasting and you're not part of that, then let me know. I can make you a part of the broadcasters chat area, or I can also send you the Zoom link. I do that first thing in the morning. So make sure you're there, because you don't ever want to miss that, because you never know what may happen. Okay? Last Monday was a surprise to everybody about me and about some other announcements. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. KK. Oh, you just give me the thumbs up? Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. Yes, so I look forward to everybody being there tomorrow. If you see the link, send it out to other broadcasters that you know. Please do, because we had like 40-some people there. But I know we got some more broadcasters out there that maybe they at work, rightfully so, or maybe they, whatever, I don't know. But try to send it out to people, okay? All right, thank you all for being here. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace, everybody.